know, I noticed that you received a special book for attending this event. Could you tell us a little bit about that booklet that was passed out?
Well, basically the booklet, the program, in essence, just describes all of the First Ladies and what kind of projects that they're involved in, as well as all of the organizers and supporters of the summit. So you get pretty much a clear overview, really, of what companies are doing what and where. So.
And could you tell our audience the official name of this summit, so if our audience members want to look this up on the internet at a later time or find out more information?
The official name of the summit was the African First Ladies Health Summit, actually Leadership in Health Summit, which is sponsored by the U.S. Doctors of Africa.
Okay. Now, is there anything, like on your second day when you were there, anything that happened that kind of jumps out at you?
Oh, gosh. It's just a lot of things. I think, you know, just hearing the ladies tell their stories about some of the things going on in their countries, I mean, all of those stories are just, you know, something that, unless I think you've been over to Africa, we couldn't possibly relate to here in the U.S., living the lifestyle and having all of the amenities and the luxuries that we do here.
Well, what we want to do with Kids Talk Radio and those 20 First Ladies is this. We would like to have Kids Talk Radio reporters in every one of those countries. And we'd like to bring those stories to a central place, Kids Talk Radio in Long Beach. So we're working with our new news teams, and you're going to meet some of these kids in a few minutes here. And we'd like to capture those stories, bring them back, get an exchange going back and forth so we can get information going from point A to B. And in that way, we can assist those First Ladies in telling their stories. What do you think?
Oh, Bob. You know, if there was one thing I heard ringing through the whole 2 days, 2.5 days that, you know, this was happening was we need to educate, we need to educate, we need to educate. And it's funny, you know, out of all the other things that were going on that I thought about while I was sitting there in the 2-day event, I kept thinking about the power of the internet. And the power of the podcasting, you know, the programs that you and I have been working on and everything. And I couldn't help but think the day of the election that Obama was elected, how all eyes were on him, even in Africa. I don't think there wasn't one African country that was either watching the laptop or the TV or something, seeing this gentleman take his oath of office. And I thought about, wow, if we could just harness that sort of thing and get that information or get that media, that tool into the hands of these First Ladies, I mean, just getting their message across to their own country would just be great.
Well, you know, as you know, this summer we're going to start the first exchange program. We're going to bring 4 kids from the Cabo Verde Islands to America. So we're going to bring them from the islands of Brava and Fogo. And then we're going to take kids from America, and they're going to Cape Verde, and we're going to set up 2-way radio stations going from Cabo Verde to America. But they're going to be not your average radio station. They're going to be visual radio stations. So we'll be able to see everybody, hear everybody. It's our way of doing creative podcasting. And I'm so excited to kick that program off. So the next time they do a summit in California or any place else, we're going to get Kids Talk Radio reporters in there because kids need to spread the news to every high school in this country, well, every school in this country and every school around the world. And that's our goal, and that's what we're going to do. So this is Bob Barboza, Kids Talk Radio, signing off from beautiful Long Beach, California.